Food Idioms 5, Idioms Activation Pack. Free English material. Are you a Britlisher yet? These lucky people are. They're all enjoying the ton of free English language learning material they got when they became a Britlisher at Britlish.com. Get your free welcome pack today at Britlish.com. Eat your words. If you're forced to eat your words, you're forced to retract something you've said or humbly apologize for making a mistake. He told me that I didn't have a chance, but when I came in first, he had to eat his words. Congratulations on your promotion. This is one occasion on which I'm very happy to eat my words. Teach your grandmother to suck eggs. If you try to teach your grandmother to suck eggs, you're trying to tell somebody how to do something that they've been able to do for a long time. I've been cycling since before you were born, so giving me cycling advice is like trying to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. The stewardess told the old man not to be worried by the turbulence. He pointed out to her that he'd been a fighter pilot in the war and that she was trying to teach her grandmother to suck eggs. Give someone the cold shoulder. If somebody ignores you, makes it obvious they are disinterested in you, or snubs you socially, they're giving you the cold shoulder. I have no idea why Louise has been giving me the cold shoulder all evening, unless it has something to do with my kissing Jane. Even the people who know him best have been giving him the cold shoulder since the allegations were made public. Shoulder refers to cold cooked meat from the shoulder of a pig. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the cookie crumbles is said when we have no choice but to accept something unpleasant which has happened. I really think that I should have been offered the promotion, not her, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Telling me that that's just the way the cookie crumbles isn't going to make me feel any better about it. This is originally an American expression. Cookies is the American word for biscuits. Lolly. Lolly is an informal term for money. I don't have a lot of lolly on me. Can you lend me a few quid? It's not the sort of job that's going to bring in much lolly, I'm afraid, but it's enough to earn a crust. A lolly is a children's hard-boiled sweet or frozen snack eaten on a stick. Blow off steam. When you blow off steam, you release your emotions, particularly your anger, often verbally or through sudden and violent physical action. I have to say I've never seen anyone blow off steam by throwing a laptop out of the window before. Just stand there, let him blow off a bit of steam, and when he's simmered down, he'll be nice as pie again. Save your own bacon. If you save your own bacon, you're doing everything you can to protect yourself while giving no consideration to others. As soon as he found out there were going to be redundancies, he was in the boss's office trying to save his own bacon. The captain, who should have been the last off the ship, disgraced himself by being one of the first in the lifeboats as he tried to save his own bacon. Variants of this idiom are to save your own skin or to save your own neck. To run out of steam. Something which loses energy, slows down, becomes weaker and eventually stops has run out of steam. I never realized a marathon could be so difficult. I ran out of steam long before the halfway mark and had to bow out. My horse was leading the field throughout the race until the final few furlongs, when it seemed to run out of steam, eventually coming in last. The old-style steam locomotives would grind to a halt if they ran out of steam. Small beer. Something which is small beer is of less importance than something else, or is of little significance. Compared to what they've had to put up with in the Caribbean this year, our bad weather is small beer. When you look at what some people are making from the internet, the income from my websites is small beer. Fall in the drink. To fall in the drink is to fall into the ocean or other body of water. Imagine being a fighter pilot in the Second World War, landing in the drink, hoping against hope that they would rescue you. The first and last time I was on a boat, I slipped on the wet deck and ended up in the drink. Idioms Activator. The Idioms Activator has a bank of questions about the vocabulary in this Idioms Activation Pack. Reading the vocabulary is passive learning. Making the words and idioms part of your active vocabulary requires active learning, which is why I created the Idioms Activator. Each time you do the Idioms Activator, you'll be asked a series of random questions from a large bank of questions. By actively engaging in the learning process and by receiving instant feedback on your performance, the vocabulary in this pack will quickly become part of your active vocabulary. The Idioms Activator is only available at Britlish.com. Dictionary. There's a good chance that some of the words used in this activation pack will be new to you. To help you out, I've compiled an extensive dictionary of the vocabulary used in this activation pack. The dictionary gives you the meanings of all the words used in this activation pack. You can download the dictionary as a PDF document from the resources link at the top left of the activation pack. Vocabulary Activator. In addition to the Idioms Activator, I've included a Vocabulary Activator which will test your knowledge of all of the words in the dictionary. You'll be given random definitions of words each time you do the Vocabulary Activator. This will also give you the opportunity to hear how each word is correctly pronounced in British English. Add these words to your active vocabulary and make them your own. The Vocabulary Activator is only available at Britlish.com. Idiom Activation Packs. These Idiom Activation Packs are designed to help you activate your English skills. I've been helping students learn, remember and use the all-important idiomatic expressions for many years, and now I want to reach many more students by using the latest technology. I've designed these Idiom Activation Packs to make learning British English idioms as easy and enjoyable as possible. You can pay what you want for each pack, or you can get unlimited access to my growing library of activation packs with a membership subscription. English activation packs are only available at Britlish.com. Become a Britlisher and get free activation packs today.